Hey, I'm Karen Hutton, and I'm here to talk about my bag. My F-stop bag, which is pretty fantastic. I'm here in New Zealand, and I just bought this thing. I picked up the Talopa BC, and had a big debate about whether to go with the Loka or the Talopa BC, so I thought I would show you why I chose this one, and explain maybe the difference. That was one of my big questions. So, in an F-stop bag, you've got a million places to put things, which I love because I have a million things, as my friends here can tell you. One of them is laughing off camera right now. Anyway, so how it works, it's fantastic. First of all, I'm going to open it up and you're going to see one of these. Only you're going to see it in the bag. They call it an ICU, and it holds all my gear. I carry a camera, a few lenses, and everybody always wants to know what's in the bag. Canon 5D Mark III. It's the 2470, the newest one. We got the 70-200, you know, with the IS and all the good stuff there. I've got my doubler, my 2X converter. I've got my 14 prime. I've got my 100 macro. And I can also fit my NEX7 and its lenses in here as well. Now what this is this groovy little bag, and this is one of the things that makes this so, which way does it go? This way. So versatile, is these bags, like, I mean, you can literally, with the bigger ones, if you wanted to, you could check this when you're traveling. I love that. It's fantastic. You know, I'm a bag professional, so I know these things. Anyway, so you stick it in here, so you literally zip it up, and then it slides in the top. So I couldn't figure this out originally. So if I wanted to take this out, I would zip it up, and I would simply pull it out the top. Vroom! And I can always throw in a smaller rig and then pack it with clothes if I want to for an overnight trip. But for this, I have the large. This one's the small, and they make a medium and some other configurations as well. So that holds my whole rig, anything I ever want to take anywhere, and it's fantastic. So the big difference between the Talopa and the Loka is that the Talopa, which this is, also has a laptop case, or a laptop sleeve I should say, holds up to an 18-inch laptop. I have a 17-inch, so it's pretty awesome. And if you're not using a laptop, you can either smash it down so it's, you know, narrower, or fill it up with other things, which is what I do. And it's pretty great that way. We've got the lid. I call it the lid. In this pouch, I've got lens caps, I've got carabiners, I've got my my release cable, I've got things that I didn't really actually use on this trip, but could have. And I was ready, should I have wanted to do that. So, that baby, and on top, and I've got a little set. I don't really use filters that much, but I do have this big stopper that I set in here. And I stacked lots of layers, which I took all kinds of grief for this entire week. But I was happy, and I was warm and dry. Others couldn't have claimed the same, because I have my layers in here. And then in the top, and the cool thing about these zippers is they're all, you know, sealed. They're all weather and water sealed. So I've got my waterproof, you know, gloves, convertible mittens, my little headlamp. We've got the flashlight. We've got the memory cards. There's just all kinds. Oh, my protein bars. Because you never know. I always have extras because somebody's always hungry, and I'm the one with the protein bars. Yeah, because that's how I'm prepared. I bring everything. Lens cloths, you name it. Whatever you want to throw in there, you throw in there. On the Talopa, you've also got, because I need more room for layers, you also have this awesome pouch in the front. Pants. Windproof, waterproof pants, and a jacket. I could even fit more protein bars in there if I wanted to. But you know, this thing does get heavy after a while. It does have an aluminum frame. It fits really well. If I wanted it to not be so wide this way, and by the way, this wide actually fit in the overhead in both planes that I had to take to get here. No problem, and it fit in straight, not sideways. But if I want it to be narrower, I just cinch this baby down and even take these layers out, and boom, it is even lower profile. So you have buckles and straps galore. If you're in certain parts of the world, or I won't even go there. Never mind. But it's awesome because you can carry your tripod on the back if you want to with this or other stuff. You can also carry your tripod on the side, which I don't like to do because it throws me all off. But literally you can hang stuff everywhere and look like, you know, a one-man band. You can even hang noisy things and be the one-man band walking down the street. I chose not to do that because, I don't know, it's bad for the reputation. So here's the genius thing that I really love. Well, one of the many genius things is I have a bit of neck and back problems, and I can't carry an awful lot of weight. And traveling here, they had, you know, carry-on restrictions. It meant I actually had to carry this, which I don't know where my minions were, but they were gone for the week, so I had to carry it myself. And this thing's heavy because I'm not a light traveler. Let's face it. Again, laughing from the peanut gallery off camera. But this thing, just the way it fits is just amazing. I don't know if you can't really tell how it feels to me, but it really fits all the curves in my back. Everything rests on my hips, and I can just, you know, go till I drop, which I almost did this trip. And it's really, really comfortable. You got this thing, which is adjustable down or up. I didn't choose to use that actually on this trip, but could have. And it's just super duper comfortable. I never had any neck pain, never had any back pain. Didn't bother my shoulders. And I loved it. The big difference between this and the Loca, which was my big question when I was shopping, is the Loca does not have a laptop sleeve. It doesn't have, it has a little zip on this side. Doesn't fit as much as this one does. And these straps are a little bit smaller and a little bit softer. And it's just a little bit lower profile, but it's the same height and fits me exactly the same. It was kind of a big thing. This just carried more, and frankly I wanted to carry more. So that's the deal with the f-stop Talopa. And wait, I hear...
Hey look, Karen, here I am walking in off stage across my own lawn.
It's Trey Ratcliff.
With my own f-stop bag right here. It looks just like yours, except it's gray.
It's gray. I was going to say it comes in many colors, many lovely, fashionable colors, and you can tell that we are the height of fashion here on Trey Ratcliff's lawn. And if you want to see what's in Trey Ratcliff's bag, he has a whole video on what's in Trey's bag on his website, stuckincustoms.com.
I'll show you the briefest of tours here, though.
Give the tour.
Let me fight off my cherry blossom. So this is, it's not as neat as yours. I noticed as you opened yours, it's much neater than mine.
You know, I took a great deal of grief for all the stuff I brought, but you'll note that mine is, in fact, much neater than his.
She's staying out here in our little 2-bedroom cottage, and you should see the bags. In fact, one of the bedrooms is for her steamer trunks. The other one is for her.
He thinks I came with steamer trunks, but...
Yeah, it's like we're traveling on the Titanic in the 20s.
He just doesn't understand how girls travel. I know not all girls travel like this, but I need options.
She brought this Vitamix.
Which I'm leaving.
It was about, I mean, it was something else.
Yeah, he likes it.
It was...
he complains, but I'm leaving it, and he's using it, and he actually asks me to make smoothies every morning.
Yeah,
so.
no, I do like a good smoothie.
And
you got me there.
I know.
All right, let me show you what's in here. So this is much messier, as you can see. I keep in the upper part up here, these are a bunch of scarves, and I even keep this little, I didn't wear this, but I would have if I was alone. This keeps the sand flies off you in a pinch.
In a pinch.
Yeah, man, those things will get you.
Those are nasty.
So here, here's my situation. I carry less stuff than her, actually. Look at that beautiful strap, by the way.
Ooh,
nice looking strap here. Look at it.
I love that strap. You know what I love about this? Okay, this is really weird, but you know what I love about the strap? The smell.
Sort of a manly musk, isn't it?
It's just genuine leather. It smells like a good horse bridle. I like that.
That's what the ladies say. Actually, I'll show you one other cool thing about the strap. This is about the f-stop bag, not the strap. But when you wear it across your chest, it slides up and down, and you can attach it to your tripod.
That's what I love the most.
You can do both things.
Yep. You know, it's not. They're not mutually exclusive.
Anyway, so what else is in here? I have my 14 to 24. Currently on here is my 28 to 300. I have my sweet lady Sony NEX7 right here. This is the wide angle lens. It's the new 10 to 18. Crop sensor, it's effectively 15 to 24.
Yeah.
No, to 27.
27, I knew that.
And then this is my Look how little that is. That's my fisheye.
That's beautiful.
So that petite.
That's just
very nice.
Very petite.
16
and
millimeter.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically all I carry in there. Mm-hmm. And then I've got the same situation as you in these upper pockets.
G-jaws galore.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
Headlamp.
You know, just nonsense. Like you said, that you always carry but you never use.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you might.
Right.
And and if you need it, you got it.
Yeah, I was going through here and I found my high school yearbook from 1988.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because that has no weight whatsoever.
There's all kinds of stuff in there. Yeah. All right. Well, that's my bag. I do like f-stop too. Mm-hmm. So thumbs up.
Thumbs up. 2 thumbs up on f-stop.